أعزائي المشاهدين، أهلا وسهلا بكم من جديد مع برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي. كما عودناكم في كل أسبوع نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات، قصة نجاح أتتنا إلى الدولة منذ 8 سنوات. Mr. Anton, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We are so lucky to be here with you in your company. Our team said to you, welcome in our program.
I'm also.
And we would like to know about yourself. Who's Anton? When he came to this country at the first time, and what you are doing at this moment.
Thank you for this invitation. I think first of all, I can start that I came here in 2015 and as a tourist. And once I saw this country and I saw this city, I realized that this picture, the city of future, and that was in my imagination was another picture. That was really a good point for me. And from 2015, I started coming here more and more. I made a vacation like 3 months. I can stay here, made a network, trying to understand what kind of businesses over here, what is about IT sector, about the real estate, because I related to that. And 2021, when my legislative assembly is finished, I came here and started the businesses. And that was 2 companies, which is Palladium Corporate Services and Palladium Realty, which are working in this field as a company relocation, businesses relocation, family relocation, and also the real estate sector as a brokerage company for now. And of course, we are looking forward for the investment opportunity. We want to grow to the investment company, and we are going step by step in that.
Came here 2015, then you take the decision to be here in 2021, right?
Yeah.
So, what's the change you find it in Dubai this
There are
time?
many changes. Dubai is an amazing city, which are really like changing daily, and you never know. You know what will be tomorrow, and you really enjoy this future. That is, and the most incredible thing is about security over here. So this is really a secure country, which attract by this many families which are relocating over here, and so yeah, Dubai is always attractive.
You came with your family, there is no plan to start business, right?
No, I came with the family, and of course it was plans to start a business over here. I have a time to do that. I have like 1 year with a half. I trying to keep it in my head that yeah, I can have a time. I will understand what I exactly want to do. And I came with the IT solutions, and I came with the real estate sector experience. So the second thing about the real estate is started first of all, and with what I'm working right now. But strategically, I go into the IT sector, and I want the IT solutions. I want to provide something good for this country and for our businesses at all.
Corona or after Corona, the booming of IT, it's coming everywhere. So everyone starts going digital, and also real estate get the highest rate in 2021. We can see it in Dubai for the income more than 2p or 5p, right?
Yeah.
So you choose the decision first to be in real estate. Why real estate exactly?
First of all, because I had an experience in that, and that was really booming time for this, especially for the CIS countries. And the real estate is really attractive over here, based on the history, based on the track record, based on the city is really young, and it have a huge potential for growing and growing more and more, because we have already in a track record that the migration in this city is booming. The migration is coming more and more experts, more real estate, apartments, buildings this city will need. So that is really attractive, because to be in this field at this moment, that is could be very good for you, for your business, to understand this country. And also about the IT, while I like the IT over here, many companies will come in over here once they will, first of all, will have a look on this city, and the second will understand the conditions. If you're working in IT, what you have? You need to scale up your business, and you can scale up your business only if you have some benefits. So zero taxation in this country, this is a huge benefits, because if you will be competitive with somebody else who have a taxation, they will always lose you, because you don't. So you have this margin profit, which you can spend on your team, which you can spend on your relations, and so on and so on. So
relation is important, because when you talk about people who living out of UAE, same what you mentioned first of the interview, you say it was not the same image that I was looking for Dubai. You showed that it's more better.
Yeah.
How you can explain for these people about Dubai or UAE, and also we have to do with them zero mistakes, because one mistake they will not invest more with us.
First of all, that imagine when you see, when you're not from Arabic country, basically, you're thinking that you will compare with some countries, and where the CIS countries and the people are moving around and have a tourist cities in the world. They can go to Turkey, they can go to Lebanon, they can go, I don't know, somewhere else, Egypt, for example. And you always comparing. But once you are joining this city, you understand how this business environment and the friendship and the kindness of this city come into your heart. That is really like that. And that is changing for you everything. You are coming, I never for these 2 years, I am not have a feelings that I am not in a home country. It is the same for me, so universal. You like moving around the city, you join some events, you are coming on interviews, and you are feeling like you are at home. You don't have these feelings that you are abroad, that you are an expert. You're really thinking that this country is coming to your heart. And many experts are thinking about that, and that is really not a sweet words. That is really like this. That is attractive thing, which is based on vision and strategy of the rulers. That is 40 years of the building of this country and this model of life, and this is really appreciated.
It's 50 years.
Yeah, of course. I mean the moments when the city is growing and booming, like about that. Of course, from the United Arab Emirates creation, that is 50.
Always talking about customer and people that they are trust us. You have good relation in your countries, but when you invite someone here or advise him to invest, so you have to give them advices and opportunities. How you keep continuously giving benefits?
First of all, we have a policy in our company, and we're working as not as sellers. We're working as more than advisors, more than people who can share our own experience to the customer. So the key point and all the trainings with our team members are about that. First of all, you need to understand the wishes of this customer, what he really imagined in his head, and after that, give for him and explain for him about the product which he can afford, which he can buy for this amount, what exactly the ROI could be, what conditions could damage this model, and so on. Because the investors is the person who take his own responsibility for his own risk, but he need to have details in his hand. So we are providing these details, we are giving them this opportunity to understand, is it right time, is it right place, is it right apartment, is it right building or land to go ahead. So, and many companies are trying just to sell, that is attractive, to sell to have a commission, and they go in without this. Many working in this field like we are, but I think that this thing is basic for the real estate market and for UAE at all, because once the wishes and willings of the person will equal to the result, the people will come again. They will invest more, and they will come again and again and again. And once the person will have the willings and it will be not equal, they will just turn back, come in somewhere else, try to find another country. And we definitely know that in this country you can make money, you can grow your business, you can scale up your business. So that's why we're trying to explain all of that, all the benefits of this country to the customers.
Talking about the group, within 2 years, more than 60 employees you have now, right?
Yeah.
So how you choose them?
Oh, that is a complicated things. You are always on interview. At some moment I thought that I working as an HR because this part of your company building, this is really important. The people make companies, not I am, not the name. So that's why the people, the most valuable thing in the company, and I trying to like implement all my experience in this field and trying to search the right person who will be adequate, who will never lie, who will go in ahead to explain and treat well of the customers. So it is like that.
And how you can make the relation with them more strong?
With whom?
With your employees.
Of course, we just working with them daily. We have really good relationship, not like a business environment where you just as a boss sitting and giving advices of what to do and how to do. But we are more coming on some events, making some community events, and yeah. growing like that.
IT section when he starts research in the internet to find his customers or build a basement or a platform for his employees. So how much time take from you build this community?
It was in a previous experience when I was over here and I started to understand how to open up the businesses over here and what is the difference. That was kind of quest to understand what the difference between the mainland and free zones, how to choose the office in the right free zone, because only in this free zone you will have an office, for example, and you need an NOC to move to another, and many kind of complicated things. So basically we have all of that experience in our head. And we give all these solutions to our team, first of all, and they are giving these solutions to our customers. So they asking them, well, what the nature of business, what exactly they doing, is it globally or they want to go inside the country? And based on that, based on their willings, so they doing for them the right solutions. They providing for them the right solutions.
If someone he want to invest or living in UAE, it's not only the house or business, also he want visas, license, he want cars, he want to understand everything. All this part you can provide him?
Yeah, we're providing basically all the parts. We're trying to make a one-stop shop to take this customer and to go ahead with him by all of these services. Because once we will not do that, the person as an investor will have not so great experience, and we really care about, because if he, as I told you before, if he have the right experience, he will come in again. His lifetime value for the country, for us, will be like really good.
And where we can find your company? You have a platform, application, website?
We have a website, of course. We're using the Telegram channels. Where we are talking with our community. I have maybe 30,000 of subscribers in my Telegram channels, and my media partner, he have 300,000. So that is the basis which giving for us opportunity not to pay for Google and Facebook and invest in this country and provide the services for our customers.
Some businesses we need to open, so sometimes we need a local partner, right? So how you can find for them the best local partner?
Basically, we are not having an issue with that before, because the companies which need to have the local partner, they came already, they have some connections, they have some partners over here, and they provide it by themselves. But basically, most of the companies are trading or working globally, and they don't need it at all. So thanks that the UAE government made this step and open up that. Because you know about the free zones and mainlands and possibility to have the 100% of ownership and zero taxation for the companies which are based in free zone, that is a really so important and extraordinary step for the country, for the government, and for the vision and for the development. Because if you're an IT guy and you are working with your programs and websites and you earning money, what the difference between where you are sitting at? Only in taxation. And if you given for them zero taxation, they come in over here in Dubai. They based in Dubai. Dubai have this company on board. The guys have zero taxation. They work and they have a benefit between all other competitive companies all over the world. So that is really a right step, and that is a decision which was made before by the rulers. So that is great.
Our leader, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, he mentioned in his book that it's hard to be number one, but the hardest to stay on the same level. So how we can always be on the top in our business life?
I think it needs to be trust, first of all. Based on trust, you can build everything else. So the people are really trusting this country, trust to the government, trust to this environment, have a beautiful lifestyle and the right way of business. This is a number one, which is, I think, laying on the basis of the United Arab Emirates, and that's why the success is coming and coming. And some people are talking, about Dubai, that's at some moment it's like hype or something. I hate these words, because I couldn't say that something as we see right now can be a hype. That is a 40 years or 50 years of work, which I understand, which was on the backstage. And only now and 10 years before, it's becoming booming and develop more and more. So, of course, I understand all of this, and that is huge work.
Real estate applications, the AI always hit their doors. So people get stressed from some calls from many people, sellers. So what's the unique between your calls and the other when they call someone, offer him?
I think the difference between all of them is in a way of how they treat the customer and the experience which they have and the wide range of understanding how it is on the market. So the details make devil. So if you know these details, you always can bring the right expression about the country, about the business, about the investments and so on. That's how they work.
When you reach to investment group,
When we
reach to invest, now we are talking about the group, you
Yeah,
say?
we are trying to do that right now, but for the 1.5 year, I working too much and was in big rush just to setting up and just to scale up the company till these numbers. And of course, on tomorrow, the second part of it is to make the right connections over here, to make the right network over here, to go deeply with the landlords, with the owners of land and buildings, to provide some kind of decisions for our investors, which are not thinking about the like purchase to buy the apartments, which are really thinking to be implemented in some kind of business over here and be on the safe side. So that's what we can really provide in the right manner.
If I ask you personally, who built your character?
I think my character was built by my parents and by the environment where I growing up, and by the experience which I had in my life. So that's only one thing which could be. And yeah, like this.
Many newcomers coming to this country to find their opportunities. So what the first advice you can give it for these people?
I think if you're not trying, you will never know. That is the basic thing with which each entrepreneur and businessman need to understand. So of course, when they make this step forward and as many attempts as they will do, as closer they will come to the success. That is a number one and key things. And one more thing which I can tell for the all businessmen who are abroad this country, they need to understand that taxation and the right government model and environment for business, that is the key point to grow in any business and to scale up it.
Always in this life, the time management very important to understand or give everyone is right. So how you schedule your time between your business life and your personal life?
That is very hard. I think for this 1.5 year, I don't have too much personal time. But sometimes I go on the beach. Sometimes we are going with the kids to have some joyful moments. So yeah, it is like that. But till now, I couldn't say that I manage my life well.
Inshallah you will. Finally, this country, with all this opportunity that we have, it built it from His Highness Sheikh Zayed VIII, the one who built it, and son of Zayed, they make it number one in the world. So what we will say for the leaders and government?
I think my attitude and my message could be first of all to say thank you for all of the strategy and vision and business environment and the lifestyle which we can see. Thanks to the rulers and thanks to all UAE nation for the friendship and partnership which we can find over here. Because for all people who are coming abroad, that is number one important thing, to feel like at home. That is the things which I highly appreciate, which is coming to the heart and which will stay with us in any moment of this life. You will remember this city, you will remember this country, no way where you will be tomorrow. As for today, I can say exactly that. For example, I don't see any other country which will attract me more than the United Arab Emirates for right now. So that is like that.
Sir Anton, from our side, also we will say to you, thank you so much for spending your time with our team and welcome again in EMARATI.
Thank you.
الألقاب دفوتها لها غير وترحبهم ترحاب